the movie is like, oh, okay, it's bombastic, it's over the top. But, you know, I've read Patty Jenkins' commentary on how that was forced on her, and I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
But the thing that was so strong about that film, so strong, is the idea of a woman. It's a fish out of water story from the perspective that it's a woman. Oh, wait, how can a woman be fish out of water? They technically can't. That's the point, is we're trying to push that she should be able to be a part of society, but society keeps trying to pull her back until she gets to, so literal, no man's land, at which point she is no man, and she steps out and she takes it. And I still watch that portion of that film, and I weep every time, because it is a beautiful taking on of the power that is a woman. I am not that, I am something. And she wins that moment.
You fight this way, I'm going to do it this way.
Now you look to
I'm going to go right the problem.
You look to 84. What's the message of that film? Because, Richard, I think you brought it up with, and I'm sorry, what's Cheetah's real name? Barbara?
Barbara Minerva.
Barbara Minerva.
So you had an opportunity with two women, and how it could have been, you could have even played it even more than they do about how beautiful Diana is. And what does society say about beautiful women? And then it could also it can make Diana understand, I have a power I didn't even know, and it somehow hurts other women. You could have said that. You still could have had the Pedro Pascal character. Why wasn't he abusive or downgrading to women? Why weren't we doing this again? There are opportunities to tell that. You can have as many. If P.T. Anderson can have Magnolia with all those characters, you can make Wonder Woman with these characters. It's just the story had no purpose other than to give me moments to have Wonder Woman.
The idea of Barbara having a jealousy, which is kind of the point of the relationship in the comic book as well. The Cheetah herself is envious and jealous, and to the point of it being obsessive. And Wonder Woman having to deal with this by saying, "I just want to be your friend." Or there's a parallel you could draw between women's groups and how women work in society themselves, about how we all want to be a unified voice, but we also are our own worst enemies in terms of tearing each other down. Like, how do we move past that? And you can have Lord as the one who manipulates that kind of thing. The man is the influence that kind of causes these things. It doesn't have to be that politically charged, but the subtlety of the message could be conveyed throughout the entire movie.
Does he have a son in the comic books? Is that, or was this a contrivance?
Actual Lord?
Not that I remember. No,
okay.
He's just kind of a manipulative asshole.
Then why the fuck why isn't it that he has a daughter? Why did it have to be a son? Why does a man have to have that? As a father of one child and I only have a daughter, tell that story, because even with that, he could be ignoring her because she's a woman.
I'm gonna lay this black on Jeff Johns, because that's the story Jeff Johns wants to tell. It's not Patty Jenkins' story. It's Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns only knows how to tell stories from the male perspective, and the women are always secondary to the male in the thing, which is what happened in this movie. Sorry.
It was so disappointing, and we've only got 4 minutes until Zoom cuts us off, so I'm also going to throw out that we're doing the speed round. I know the three of us – let me put it this way. I know two of us have entirely watched Tenet. I know one of us didn't make it all the way through. I'll start with me.
But technically that means he made it all the way through.
That's true, because time loops upon itself.
What the hell is happening in that movie? I bet 25 minutes.
It's a temporal Spencer movement. Do you not understand that? Pincer movement. It's a temporal pincer movement.
I don't know who he is. I'm 25 minutes in, and I have no idea who he is.
You're not supposed to.
Why he's doing what he's doing, how he has the ability to do what he's doing. If he's anybody, it just doesn't make it. I don't care. I don't care.
Okay.
I am also to the point that, and I like Christopher Nolan. I think he is a masterful filmmaker. I thought Dunkirk was just beautifully done, beautifully constructed. He loves to tell these stories that time is all about perspective. And with Dunkirk, I was like, oh, that's a very smart way of handling this that keeps me...
That's not all happening at the same time,
I now understand. This is just like, Jesus Christ, Chris, find another fucking concept besides time. And also, and I said this to the guys, if he does this again with the sound, I won't watch his next movie where it ends up sounding like, dude, well, I can't understand. It's just like, I don't ever turn subtitles on. As a rock and roll musician, I have shitty hearing to begin with, but I don't have to go that far. I had to fucking turn on the fucking captions to understand what the people were saying. It's horribly mixed. Horribly.
It's also not edited very well. There were multiple times where characters moved around in a scene, and you're like, wait, he was just sitting. Why is he standing now?
Yeah.
Who's the guy playing Batman in the new movie?
Robert Pattinson.
He was really good in this.
He was charming. He was charming for the 15
I think
minutes.
He's a good actor.
I don't know what he was doing.
I like
him.
I
Richard,
think he's a good
since
actor.
You haven't gotten through all this, there was a fuck ton of running in this movie, isn't there?
Yeah.
running as fast as you goddamn can. And I also, on second viewing, you can figure out how they did the reverse, like when they're doing a war at the end, and you see explosions going in reverse, but you see people running fast in front. They just they
we gotta
didn't
go.
put
We got to end it, Sean. Love
they
you.
learned how to run backwards.
There you
And
go.
film. That's what it is.
That is it. Happy New Year to you both. We'll be back next
Bye.
week. Everyone have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye, everybody.